Yeah, hi. Hello. Again, this side Suresh. See, today we are going to see inheritance and constructors in Java. I'm opening this, like, we, this, this all about the previous class. So, what I'm going to do, just delete this one. Again, I'm reopening this one. Let's check. See, today concept is inheritance and constructors in Java. Like, this is the class today we are going to explain, we are going to see in our tutorial in this video. See, in this, what we can say that in Java, constructor of the base class with no arguments get automatically called in derived class. See, constructor of the base class. See, I have a two classes. Let's say uh, class car and in that constructor is public car. This is called about the constructor. In that I am going to write one SOP statement. I am closing this. This is the base class of the constructor. In that I am going to write one more class is the bike. Class bike. Class bike. In class bike we have a constructor called bike. This is called the constructor. In that again I am going to write one SOP statement. So we are closing this constructor. So what we if you want to call the parameter as constructor, see, if the class is this bike class is extend, the bike class is extend the car class. So what will happen if the bike class extend the car class? So without creating an our car class object, we can call the like default constructor that is called the public car. So if you want to call the parameterized constructor of the superclass parameterized constructor from the subclass of the subclass, not parameter constructor. If you want to call the superclass parameters constructor in subclass, what we need to do? Just we need to include the super keyword. Here we need to include the super keyword. So if you want to call the parameterized constructor, we need to provide some values like it is a double parameterized or triple parameterized or single parameterized constructor. Based on our constructor, we need to call them. So first the executable statement should be the super. If you are going to write like after the SOP, like if you are going to write like if you are writing these, we will get competent error. So we need to call the parameter constructor or superclass constructor default or parameterizer. The first executable statement is the super. So let's see in our example what is happened. We are going to see our example in like in this edit phase. So I am going to write one program called Java, and then I am going to take class base. This is the base class and base class constructor. That I am going to write one SOP statement. What I am going to write? Control C, Control V. Just I am going to write base class constructor. This is called the base class constructor. Come to the derived class. What we need to do again? Write the one more class, class derived extend. extend base. So in that one, what we need to write our constructor public derived. That I'm going to write one method is sorry one SOP statement is called derived class constructor. This is called about the derived class constructor. Once it's completed, just write our main method class. In that I'm going to write I'm going to write constructors in Java. Constructors test. So here I'm going to write what is called derived. Derived dr is equals to new derived. Sorry. Once the derived is called, we don't have a methods to call the derived class. Just we are created the object. How the constructor what we can say how these SOP statements are executed. Just see and save the constructor test.java and come to the command line. Just clear it will not work. So what we need to do Java C. I am going to paste our class dot test dot Java. Sorry dot Java. Just check. Okay, compile successfully. Java. See what happens here. Just mark here. First it's called the base class constructor and it's called the derived class constructor. But we did not call any method, we did not call the superclass constructor or anything. Just we created an object. The how it will works. Let's see. Once derived class is the constructor is called. See, this is the derived class constructor. This is the reference of the object, and this is the derived class. Which type is the derived class type? So this construct is called. Once this construct is called, it goes to this public derived. Here, what we'll do, the derived class extend the base class. So, what is happened? If the class is extended any class, by default, it's called the superclass constructor. In the superclass constructor, in the superclass function, whatever you have provided, like if you provide any method, public void save, if you provide any method that we execute first. After that, it will comes to the derived class. So right now we did not provide any method. So that's the reason just is printed the SOP of the base class constructor. Once it's printed, the control it comes to the derived class. Once after executing the base class constructor, then I execute the derived class constructor. So that's the reason we got the output of base class constructor as well as the derived class constructor. This is all about our inheritance constructors in Java. Inheritance and constructors. I think if you find some of the video and what we can say, we have a parameterized constructor. In I'm going to explain how we can call the parameters constructor that is available in what the parameters constructor is available in the base class. So I am going to provide the much details on next video. Thanks for watching.